Stop what you're doing and listen.
Alright guys, I am Norm, this is Norm Can Shoot, and we are finally, after so long, getting our hands on Baldur's Gate 3, the full edition. So we are going to start a brand new playthrough. I've got some ideas about what I want to do with the playthrough. We'll get to that as we go through. But for now, let's start that new game. Feels so good pushing the new game button. We are going to go for balanced. I know some people are going for tactician to flex about how incredible they are at games. I'm not so good at games, so we're just going to go balanced. That's fine. Guys, this is the worst LASIK surgery video I've ever seen. Hard pass. Hard pass. I'll keep my glasses, it's fine. Alright, here we go. Character creation. We are going to be going with a custom character. Alright, over to race. And we are going to go, I think we're going to go with half-elf. I've got my reasons. Alright, half-elves get a base racial speed of 9. That's fine. We get weapon proficiency with pikes, halberds, glaives, light armor, and shields. We can see in dark vision, and we have advantage against being charmed and put to sleep and so forth. So, all of that, very, very useful. We get the high elf cantrip, and we are not going to go with Firebolt. I am going to stick with high half-elf. But instead of the... Can I not choose this? Hello? Oh. I'm just dumb. Get used to that, everyone, if this is your first time watching. We are instead going to go Friends. Now, this is a useful spell, especially if you are the lead character, because it gives you advantage on charisma checks. So you have to be a little bit careful, because I think that it can enrage people once they kind of get past it. But you know, it's a nice little added thing. So we're gonna do that. We are not gonna go class barbarian. We're gonna go with a bard. I have been dying to play a bard. I've actually started playing Dungeons and Dragons again, like the actual like pen and paper style, for the last couple of months with some friends of mine. And one of the guys in my party is a bard, and I have just been so very jealous of all the cool, fun things that he's been able to do. So, it's Bard o'clock, baby. Alright, so we have some more cantrips here. We're definitely taking Vicious Mockery, because not only is it a handy spell because it gives disadvantage, they actually have actual recorded insults that we can use, which is perfect. And again, once I get into exactly what I'm doing with the character, you will kind of see this makes more sense. So, it won't let me change my cantrips here necessarily. Healing Word, Dissonant Whispers, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and Heroism. Those are all pretty good, so I'm happy about that. I think we can change them coming down here again. Bardic Inspiration, of course, is the key to playing a bard. You get to give everybody boosts. It's very nice. Let's go to the cantrips. Yeah, so we're going to keep Vicious Mockery. I'm going to get rid of Blade Ward. What else did I want to put? Maybe I'll keep Blade Ward, actually. I find that I don't use Blade Ward a whole lot. Let me see the full goods here. Nothing, really. Mage Hand is always fun. True Strike. Dancing Lights. Light. Minor. Minor Illusion is handy. Minor Illusion is very handy. I feel like Minor Illusion might be more handy than a Blade Ward. Because a Blade Ward, I mean, it's good because it helps mitigate damage, but I have to use an action to do it. Which is not ideal. So I think instead, I'm going to go with Minor Illusion. We can change all this stuff, guys. We can change all this stuff. It's fine. It's fine. For the actual spells, people seem to like Heroism, but I don't know. I'm not super keen on Heroism. I think instead, I definitely want to have Healing Word. I definitely want Dissonant Whispers, which is fantastic. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is hilarious and it's fun. I think we're going to go with Speak with Animals. I love some of the animal interactions they have. And again, it also makes sense once you see. Starting instrument is going to be a flute. And the background is going to be a guild artisan where we have insight and persuasion. Again, it's a very charisma-heavy character, so having persuasion is good. Let's go to the abilities, and we obviously want to have charisma maxed out as best we can. Constitution also we want to have in there. And a high dex, because I'm going to be going for College of Lore, so we're not going to get a ton in the way of armor, so... Charisma is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Strength 8, that's no problem. Constitution 13, intelligence. I might actually reduce I might just nerf the intelligence altogether. Let's see what I can do there. Nope. We want to increase this. I could do a 14 Constitution and a 12. Or... that's going to give me a +1 to Wisdom check, +2 for Constitution, +2 for Dex. I wonder if I should get that Dex up to 16. No, you know what? I think we're fine. We can increase that later. We'll do Charisma and Dex when we do our first ability upgrade, so that's fine. We're going to do that. All good. Now, edit appearance. And here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. Let me see what the difference is here. Okay, we got the big beefy boy here, and we are going to be playing this character as a Baldur's Gate 3 version of Bron Gurgundy from the movie Anchorman. Yes, it is true. This is going to be Bron Gurgundy. Bron Gurgundy.
Ew.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
He loves the ladies. This is why I had to make him a half-elf instead of an elf, because elves can't get that facial hair game on, which is critical, of course, to be Bron Gurgundy. Plays the jazz flute. Charismatic. A born performer. Loved by everyone. I mean, listen. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. Is it a dumb idea? Maybe. Maybe. But you know what? I'm doing it anyway. Let's take a look at the voice.
Where to next?
Oh, wait, hang on. No, we're not changing the actual identity. We're changing that. We're changing voice.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
I think that's probably as close as we're going to get. In terms of face. Let's see. I think we're going to go with, I mean, none of them look particularly Will Ferrell-ish, but that's fine. We don't need any scars. We'll do some maturity. Listen, Bron Gurgundy is a man of a certain age. So we're going to maybe scale it back just a little bit there. We'll use default genitals. Of course, if we're doing this playthrough on YouTube, we're not going to be able to show any genitals, so it doesn't really matter what the genitals are. Body art we don't need. Eyes are fine. Elf blue, perfectly fine. Hair. Now this, of course, is critical. Let's see if we have any additional options. First of all, the hair color is going to be a nice brown. Confirm. I think before we get into the hair, we got to get into the all-important facial hair. And let's see. We have a couple of mustaches to choose from here. All right. This is a tough call. This is a tough call. I feel like that might be the winner. I feel like that might be the winner there for Ron. I think this one here is a little too hipster with the old curved ends. This one here is a nice beefy stash. That one there is a little too short. I think that's the winner, guys, right there. Right there. Beautiful. Okay, let's go back to hair and let's see if we can't find a hairstyle that is... Obviously, we're not going to find that classic Ron Burgundy cut, but I mean, this one here, the default, isn't bad, but I feel like it needs a little more length, a little more body, a little more fullness in the true Bron Gurgundy fashion. Let's see. What else do we have as an option? Man, are we just gonna have to take the default one? I mean, we do have this one here. You know what? It's a little more windswept than I'd like, but it's got that kind of full-bodied. You know? No, we don't want to. I accidentally picked a ponytail, and that is not going to happen. I think, you know what? I think that's probably the way to go. Do they have less hair than they had before, or am I just imagining things? I think maybe just the presentation makes it look that way. I think that's about as close as we're going to get, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Beautiful. Character name. Oh, that's not correct. Bron Gurgundy. There we go. Let's go. Let's go.
You need a guardian.
We need a guardian. I think, again, we have to have the beautiful Miss Veronica Corningstone. Let's go to hair. Of course, we have a nice golden blonde. And in terms of hairstyle, again, looking for something that is akin to Miss Veronica Corningstone. I think that's not too far. That's not too far off the mark. Let me just see if there's maybe something that might be a little bit better. I mean, we have that one as well. I think that might be a little too much. I think the first one's probably the best one. Yeah, I think if we go back to that original one that we had, I think that's going to work. If I can find it again. This one there. I think that's as close as we're going to get. Let's see if we can get a face that's maybe a little closer to the mark. I mean, I don't think any of these are particularly close, but I think we'll try that one. And I think that's all we need to do. We don't need to go too crazy here. All right, are we ready to venture forth? Let's go. little Wilhelm scream in there. Did you hear that? Nicely done. This is how Game of Thrones should have ended. Right? I'd be much kinder on season 8 if this is with the ending. Alright, here we go, waking up.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
And there we go. Bron Gurgundy. Ready to take on the world.
Oh, my head.
Let's take a look around. I don't see too much different from the early access. A couple changes here.
Open up.
Let's start looting right away. Right away. The most important thing. Ooh, we got a peridome.
Dead. Good.
What else do we have? We have a chest up here. Very nice. Excellent.
Let's see.
We'll just check these things in case there's anything
Someone
new.
else got out.
Let's see. We just looted that one. There's going to be probably some loot up here, I'd imagine. Let's come on up here. Again, I don't know exactly what changes they've made to the opening stuff. We've been kind of playing the same thing over and over again in the early access. So I'm curious to see what changes they've made. There's some onyx. I'll take
Maybe I
that.
need more pockets.
Stockpiling a few gems,
Visions
not a problem.
project into your mind. An Nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
And what else? We got a chest over here. It's just, yeah, just a chest.
Let's have a look.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with a little looting. All right, before we move on, got to play a little jazz flute for the people. Oh, we have some more songs here. A jaunty sea shanty. That sounds about right. Killing it. Killing it. All right. Let's head through the sphincter. Let's head up here and see if this brain dude is still up here. I'm sure he is. All right, no chests. But here we go.
You've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
I think this guy's in need of a fashionable hat. Something classy, something stylish, something, you know, simple but elegant. Just covers over the whole brain part. You know what I mean? The exposed brain, I think, is what's the fashion faux pas here.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
All right, now let's see. I've got a good dexterity. +2 from dexterity. I think that's obviously going to be the winner. Let's try our luck. We get a +2, and oh, look at that. Immediate success. Immediate success. Just pop that. I mean, how hard could it be? It's not, well, I mean, it is brain
Do
surgery.
you notice an opportunity?
It's literally brain surgery.
You
but-
could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
All right, let's mutilate a brain. You know, I mean, how many opportunities in life do you get to do this kind of thing? Boom. Boom, I just can't lose. I just can't lose. Listen, I don't think that's how brains
Unaware
work.
of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
All right,
the
let's
helm
go.
we go.
I trust him
We are
implicitly.
going to the helm.
I will call you Baxter. All right, that's all we can do here, so let's... Now, I could have gone down the ramp, I guess, but why not? Why not? We'll just go down here. That's fine. Again, I'm trying to keep an open eye because I don't know what they've changed here, so...